Namaskar. Uh, Good evening. I'm Rajkumar Sharma, an MPhil scholar at Nepal Open University. Uh, Now I'm going to make presentation on Khaled Hosseini's The Kite Runner novel. Without delay, I would like to proceed ahead my presentation, and likewise, I would like to welcome you in this short video. At first, let me introduce the writer or the novelist Khaled Hosseini, uh, was born in 1965 in Kabul, Afghanistan. His father and mother were highly educated, who had held higher positions in different institutions. Hosseini completed bachelor's degree in biology and later on he joined School of Medicine and practiced medicine. Sorry. During practicing medicine, he started writing his first novel, The Kite Runner, which was published in 2003. That established him as one of the great literary figure. Nowadays, he is known as the best-selling author in the world. He has also published A Thousand Splendid Suns and The Mountain Echoed. Yes, in this video, I have excavated some of the issues, dominant issues, after going through the essay. So those issues here are from the Kite Runner are, yes, of course, the Khalid Hosseini's The Kite Runner is the reflection of the contemporary Afghani society. The novel reflects the political upheavals and Afghanistan, political upheavals of Afghanistan. The novel replicates diasporic experience. The novel is an autobiographical element. Another point is the novel is a reflection of racial discrimination. Another issue is the novel teaches to perform redemption to overcome sin. Another point is feeling of humanity. Yes. Second last is sacrifice for the sake of friendship. And the final issue is the novel represents sexual exploitation. Yes. Yeah. Yes. The final one is the novel presents sexual exploitation. Yes. Let me elaborate those issues. Yes, Khalid Hosseini is the Kite Runner is the reflection of the contemporary Afghani society. Here, the Kite Runner is not italicized. I'm sorry for that. So it should be italicized because it is name of the book or let's say novel. The Kite Runner is a historical novel. Yeah. Yeah. The Kite Runner reflects the history of Afghanistan in a fictitious way that presents historical events and incidents occurred since 1973 to 2000 BC. Monarchs overthrown in 1973 brought political instability and uncertainty about its future in Afghanistan. The incident directly affects the Hosseini's family too. In 1978, president was overthrown that caused violence and killing that made fearful to Hosseini's father and whole family members. Likewise, another point is the Kite Runner reflects the political upheavals of Afghan. So the Kite Runner is not italicized here. Also, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, traditionalist Islamic ethnic leaders started armed revolution in 1978 and controlled much of the rural areas of Afghan during 1979. Later on, in the same year, Soviet Union Army entered into Afghanistan on 25th December 1979 and withdrew its army after 11 years. Because of Soviet Union's invasion in Afghan, Hosseini's father feared and took his family out of country and they were given shelter in the United States. Another point is the Kite Runner replicates diasporic experience. The novel presents the diasporic experience of Afghani people in the United States through the experience of Amir, Baba, Tahiri family, their hardship, their experience of being political asylum, sometimes political discrimination between Native American and them in some kinds of facilities provided in doing job service. Especially, the novel captures the experiences of Afghani people in California after political instability, violence, war, etc. in Afghanistan. Yeah, The Kite Runner is an autobiographical novel. The novel seems written in an autobiographical style that commences with flashback technique and that is observed while going through the first chapter of the novel. It seems is memoir that the narrator memorizes after receiving Rhyme Khan's phone. Likewise, the narrator confesses about his sin that he committed in the past that he has narrated is it was my past of unatoned sins. The novel presents past life in Afghan is blissful memory which are no more now because of political ups and downs that the nation doomed to undergo. It also replicates that poverty is rooted here after political turmoil and war. Another point is the Kite Runner is a reflection of a racial discrimination. Yeah, the Kite Runner reflects a racial discrimination caused by social structure and psychological factor. In terms of religious practice and beliefs, there are two distinct groups, namely Pashtuns and Hazara. Pashtuns believe themselves superior in terms of cultural practices, religious beliefs, social status, and physical appearances. Majority of Pashtuns are in Afghanistan are Sunni Muslim, but Hazara are Shias. Yeah, Hazaras are uh, discriminated by Sunni Muslim on the basis of their facial appearances. As Hazaras are deprived from opportunities, they are found to be the weakest. Yeah. Another point is the Kite Runner teaches to perform a redemption to overcome sin. In the novel, Amir decides to perform a redemption to West his childhood sin done to Hassan as Rahim Khan suggests to him after 27 years later in a telephone conversation. So so Amir returns to Kabul and saves Suhar, Hassan's son. Suhar is Hassan's son. While saving Sohab, he happens to meet evil person Asif. In the process of saving Sohab, Amir becomes brave and accepts the challenge and becomes able to save Sohab that provides solace for his restless mind since his childhood after misbehaving Hassan. Finally, he loves his sin is vast and did his own redemption. Likewise, feeling of humanity is another element, another important issue in the novel. Psychological growth can be observed in the novel that is reflected as Amir uh, physically and psychologically growth. His thinking pattern also gets changed. In the beginning, a part of the novel, he seems to treacherous to Hassan. He betrays Hassan and accuses him as theft of his watch to get Baba's love that causes him restlessness in his life. However, after uh, 27 years later, he realizes that he has to rescue Hassan's son that uh, that is the outcome of his personal development. Though Amir in his childhood discriminated Hassan on the basis of ethnicity on the end of yeah, at the end of the novel, He understands the meaning of brotherhood and becomes ready to rescue Hassan's son Suhab. Another point is sacrifice for the sake of friendship. Okay, the novel presents the best example of sacrifice for the sake of friendship as Hassan does for Amir, uh, what the situation demands. Hassan conceals all the misbehavior Amir does to him. He even does not reveal that Amir is one who accuses him of stealing up his birthday gift, which was fake. That did not. Amir did to receive his father Baba's love. Another point is the novel presents sexual exploitation. Yes, Asif is one of the characters who rapes not only Hassan in the novel but also his son Suha. He is treacherous, who always wants to sexually exploit Hazara communities, people in a camp. Asif is a homosexual person who is a body keeps a homosexual relationship. Another one is the novel presents a tragic experience. Okay, the novel is tragic as it is fabricated with multiple painful stories of Afghani people portraying serious themes like betrayal and redemption in childhood friendship, ethnic tension between two Islamic communities, namely Shia and Sunnis, honesty and generosity, struggle for identity, struggle against ethnic inequality, hypocrisy of degenerated novel. The novel drags readers' attention from the beginning to the end is flower drags attention of bees. Thank you. Now my uh, presentation has finished. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.